The reason you brought me up here
right?
was the new product, which is the DNA Miracles Probiotic Plus.
Probiotic Plus, yeah.
You know, I listened to Amber, your story, and I, as a parent, I was touched by it, and I'm sure there's many parents out in the audience right now, and they have babies back at home that have unconsolable crying. They have gas. They have issues with their skin. They have allergies, and there's no answers. They go to the pediatricians. Oh, it's normal. Come back next week if it doesn't clear up. Well, I'm here today to say there is an answer. We have a solution, and it's called the DNA Miracles Probiotic Plus.
That's right.
Exactly.
Now, what you were describing is really classical because what it's caused from, the research indicates that it's caused from an imbalance in the bacterial strains that's found in the baby's gut. And this causes a lot of gas, and the baby becomes, is in pain and is upset and starts crying. All of these, the allergies, the skin conditions, all of this is related to what's going on in the gut. So by your giving the baby a probiotic, they help bring balance and normalization to what's going on in the baby's gut.
Dr. Lange, what can cause these imbalances?
Well, to answer that question, we really need to go back to the beginning when the baby was born. You see, when a baby is born, its digestive tract is sterile, but it's quickly colonized by the microbes that are originating from the mother's birth canal and also from the intestinal tract. And these are good bacteria. These are bacteria that help to digest milk. It helps to build the immune system, and also it creates a barrier to pathogen colonization. Let me show you a chart. This is the number of babies that have been born in the United States by cesarean section since the 1970s. And clearly you can see that the trend is up. It's almost doubled since the 1970s. Now the issue with this is that babies born by C-section are deprived of contact with the mother's intestinal and vaginal microbiota. So what's happening is instead of getting good bacteria, the babies are picking up bacteria from the hospital environment and also from the caregiver's skin.
So now, Dr. Lange, what does this mean in terms of the baby's health?
Well, in order for the baby to be healthy overall, what they have to have is that initial inoculation of good bacteria. So let's look at another slide. Babies who have a healthy gut microbiota, and when I'm using that term microbiota, all I mean by that is that's a sum total of all the populations of bacteria that's living in your gut at any one time. Babies who have a healthy gut microbiota have a strong immune system. They have fewer visits to the doctor. They have fewer upper respiratory tract infections. They have fewer cases of diarrhea. And also they spit up less, and they're just happier babies overall. Let's take another look at a slide here. Breastfeeding. Yeah. Generally speaking, breastfed babies are healthier than babies that are formula fed. And the reason for that, one of the reasons, is because these breastfed babies are getting naturally occurring probiotics. These are living microorganisms from the mother's milk. And what these do is help support the baby's immune system. And you can see on that chart, maybe it's a little hard to see, but babies in the United States who are only 6 months old, only half of them are still breastfed. And it gets even worse. At 12 months, only 1 in 4 babies is breastfed.
So this